Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out Early Access Against the Storm. What's new, Early Access? Greetings, Viceroy. Welcome to the Early Access of Against the Storm. This game is still in active development. You can expect regular updates with new content. We've listed the upcoming features on the roadmap. But you can also request new ones via our request tool. Forcing is a strong word, Baz. I presented options that I was happy to do, and he used his points to make the option the one he wanted. Occasionally, you may encounter bugs or issues. Please report them using the reporter. In this update, wait. Okay, there's all sorts of updates. Can we... Okay, whatever. No, I don't want to learn more. How do we proceed? Oh, we just click away. Fair enough. Can we make that go away? No. What does that do? It makes it bigger. Play options. That is a weird resolution for it to default to. Let's make that more sane. And then I'll have a window, thank you. Looks good. And that all looks good. How's it for audio? It looks a little quiet. Oh, well, maybe that seems a bit better now. Twitch. You can use Twitch integration to invite your viewers to actively participate. Yeah, maybe later. Play.
The world is plagued by the Blight Storm, a vile cycle.
Am I streaming this for my phone? No.
Everything in its path.
That's the default it wanted. I don't know, it didn't like my 4K monitor.
Mysterious scorched queen reigns.
Set up.
You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
The storm is a time of destruction and loads too quickly. Use WSAD or move the mouse to move the camera. Sure. Neglecting your village will increase the Queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlock new buildings, and eventually bring you to victory. Now, choose a blueprint. Click on the crown icon below. Each expedition starts with only a few essential blueprints. More will be given to you as you gain rep. Now, pick the woodcutter's camp. Press space to resume. Build a woodcutter's camp. Hail, Lissot. We're checking this out. Build a woodcutter's camp and explore the forest. You have to keep a fire going at all times. Well, I guess we build it near the forest. I'm trying to click and place our building, but it... No, we got to do it again. Okay, it didn't actually... Oh, it was like unlock it, not select to build it. Fair enough. Does R rotate? It does. Okay, we shove it there. Now what? Alerts. New orders. Up here. Deliver. 2 woodcutters camps. 10 wood. Get given 3 beavers. And reinforced axes. So a second woodcutter's camp is required. Alright, let's start building a second one as well, I guess. This makes me think of, like, Warcraft 1 and 2. This graphics. No workers. Okay, can we assign people? The humans? We can have segregation. Okay, and save up 10 wood. I don't know if we have to send it specifically. You were playing some Star Sector. I heard great stuff about Against the Storm, though, so you thought you'd pop in. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Max has a good... Well... He has certain good tastes. So if he thinks it's pretty good, it's probably alright. Okay, we've got 20 wood. Orders, done. How do we read more? Winning and losing. In Against the Storm, you build not one, but many settlements. To successfully establish a town and therefore win a run, you need to collect enough rep points to fill the entire rep bar blue. It is important to do this before her impatience, red, reaches its maximum. If the queen loses her patience, you lose, and you also lose if all your villagers leave or die. Orders ready to complete. Ah, so you do have to come up here and click a button to... Okay, next objective. Glades. Cut through the forest to discover 2 glades. Assign 5 beavers as woodcutters. Get some more humans. And some packs of meat. So what? Come in here. How do we replace you with one of the beavers? Like that? And now how do we tell you what to chop? Here we go. Mark trees for harvest. Pause. Ah, here. Okay, so where am I meant to cut through to? Dangerous glade? Was it glade or dangerous glade? 2 glades. So any glade should do. So fine. Chop. How do we... Mark a trees for harvest. I'm trying to. I'm bandboxing and it does nothing. Mark trees for harvest. F. Useful when trying to carve a path to a nearby glade. Hold shift for a small marker. Hold control to exclude trees on the edge of a glade. Hold alt to clear marked trees. Oh, okay. So we just draw a line over to that evil skull. Okay, and what about... It is unclear what other glade I should be working towards. I mean, maybe this one? Now, does it do them in the order that you've told them to do it? Or does it do it in order of which one is closest? It looks like it cares more about which one is closest. Because at first they were doing this and now they're doing all of this one. Oh, even these things count as glades? Okay. Well, this was the only thing that was, like, marked as glade. What's the, like, time speed up mechanic? Does plus or minus... Ah, here we go. Too soon for dangerous glades. Oh, okay. Let's, unmark this then. Really, that should have been a pop-up. Your settlement is not yet prepared for the threats that could be found in a dangerous glade. Unmark the trees leading to it and follow your orders for now. And you should have told us what a glade was better, but whatever. Over here, choose a blueprint. Click the pulsing number on the redemption bar. Shelter. You can accommodate any villager, but won't satisfy the need for species-specific housing. Has to be built near a hearth. Can house 3 people. Sure. So we're still meant to cut through to some glades and have beavers working, which we've certainly got happening. Exploration. Although you're surrounded almost entirely by thick forest, there are smaller and bigger glades around your starting location. To establish a successful settlement, you'll have to cut your way through to them. Glades can contain resources, treasures, fertile soil, ruined buildings, and more. Use the tree marking tool to point your woodcutters to specific areas of forests they should prioritize. The best rewards come from dangerous glades, but these have at least one dangerous glade event associated with them, which will require you to deliver certain goods or complete a challenge to complete them. Okay, we opened up the way here, and this area has a herbalist camp. We could tear it down for clay and wood, perhaps? Rebuild it. If we had parts. Salvage. Oh, no, if you do this, then you get that. If you do this, you get that. So if you salvage it, you get bundle of coats and box of pottery. If you rebuild it, you get, presumably, a building. How do you pick an option? Do I select like that and say assign? Okay, we will go human, human. Lizardmen don't do work in our society. Okay, and it has a little progress bar. You're still telling me it's too soon for dangerous glades. But I thought I said stop going towards one. We've also uncovered dewberry bush. Fresh and sweet berries infused by the rain. Requires a camp with 2-star recipes or better. And also dewberry bush, the same. Sure. And right-click unselects. I was trying to left-click and being grumpy about it. Glade events are objects found in the forest like abandoned caches, survivor camps, ruins, wild beasts, and so on. Some of them are positive, offering goods or new villages in exchange for a small amount of resources. Others are dangerous, forcing you to act quickly to avoid negative consequences, while also giving you generous rewards if you manage to complete them. Select a glade event and the event panel will appear. There you'll be able to find a few different sections, effects, worker slots, requirements, and rewards. The effect section shows you the possible negative consequences and how much time you have before they occur. To complete an event, you need to assign workers to it. Choose one of the 2 options. If an event has more than one, and select Investigate. Very often, events that have more than one way of being solved. Most events offer 2 approaches, with each having its own requirements, rewards, and so-called working effects. Working effects are special conditions that activate once you give the order to investigate an event, like a resolve penalty, a slow debuff, etc. Your goal is to survive these conditions for a set amount of time. After an event has been completed, your workers will deliver the rewards to your warehouse and no longer will the effects be triggered. Newcomers are waiting. Once in a while, you can welcome a new group of villagers, but don't let them wait too long. and then it doesn't tell us how we either welcome them or don't wait too long. Well done, game. You could dismiss it. Double down on breaking our way in here. Follow your orders. Oh, and we've got something over here. Even though we haven't chopped over to it, we can dismiss it, whatever. Newcomers, Peruvian Runebeak. It's a platypus? Royal Stormwalker. These people have been sent here by the Crown. Which group do you want? To stay, Viceroy. The others will continue on to the next settlement. 2 humans and some vegetables, leather, and stone. Or a lizard, a beaver, a human, and a whole lot of grain. This sounds better to me. I want the resources, I think. They've grayed the trees out. Is that true? Fine. We'll do those ones. Well, maybe we're meant to go this way. Towards the thing that had gotten a little pop-up thing. Clay deposit small. Clay deposit small. Broccoli patch. Broccoli patch. Orders are ready to complete. Sure. Would I like carpenter's tools or exploration contract? Gain 20 thing we don't yet know by heart. Oh no, reeds. And 20 clay for each discovered glade. Or production is quicker on crude workstations. We have no idea, but more resources sound good. And we have new orders? No, we can just say, I've succeeded at this. Give me new tasks. Small foragers camp. So this already, I would say, is feeling somewhat comparable to the same issue that I was sort of raising with Railway Empire 2, that I would prefer it say, here are all your goals, rather than here is goal 1. Oh, look, now you've completed goal 1, here is goal 2. Now that you've completed goal 2, now here is goal 3. Because it lets you strategize more when you know what you're working towards. Whereas this is just more reactionary. And probably ends up leading to wanting to replay levels to reorder things. Or to do them better. Anyway, what were our orders to actually do? Our orders were to get a forager's camp and produce 5 vegetables. So choose a new blueprint, presumably forager's camp. Yep. Camp, forager. And we put it near the broccoli, we assume. Put it right next to the broccoli. Oh, they didn't tell you about zooming in and out. Hello, little beaver people. This is making me think of Timberborn. Pause. Assign people.
Yeah.
Humans, get farming.
Tara.
Those are even further from your camp. You can move the camps for free, though. So maybe these can only cut down trees inside their radius? Is what what we should be learning from that? Maybe? Yeah, because this one's unselected, but this one's okay. Okay. So they have an area of effect, a maximum range. One more food cycle and we should be able to meet our give Queenie vegetables goal. Done. New goal. Have a stonecutter hut. Produce 5 clay using it. Steel shovels, crate of stone. Gain some grace. Can we learn how to build the new thing? We can. It's presumably not food, though. No, it is food. Stonecutter. Oh, that's in range of both of them. Go. We still had unenslaved humans. Get to work. Five play. One more, even though it's... There we go. Success. 1 Queen's Grace. New job. Harvester. An advanced camp can gather large and giant resource nodes in addition to small ones. Can collect plant fibers and read. Harvest plant fibers in your harvester camp. Okay. This. And it's not here. Presumably because it's an advanced one? Also read more about logistics. Every building has its own internal storage, where produced and gathered goods are temporarily stored. When the internal storage reaches its maximum, the goods will be transported to the main warehouse by a worker. While transporting, it's important to keep in mind that villagers have a limited carrying capacity, depending on their profession and active perks, so they might need to walk between their workplace and the main warehouse multiple times. Every few minutes, workers will take breaks and return to the hearth to eat and rest. During a break, they consume at least 1 food item and try to fulfill all their needs. If a villager has multiple needs tied to a complex food, they will consume more than 1 meal. Goods kept in the building's internal storage are inaccessible to other villagers or production buildings and have to be transported to the warehouse before they can be further distributed or consumed. Sure. We already did choose a blueprint. Or is it going to give me another? Okay, and maybe I didn't click pick. This. Here. Ah, over here is the resource that you want. Well, exist there. Can be moved for free. Well, let's chuck you over there then. And mark as a priority cutting into here, here. And maybe there. Okay, assign some humans. And what are we told to get? Plant fiber or reed? Harvest plant fibers. So this thing. Hopefully it does it. Just keep absorbing that, I guess. Pause. Click right mouse button to dismiss. Orders ready to complete. Sure, send our queen her newcomers. Do I want egg, vegetable, and leather, or stone and vegetable? I think I want the resources. Send to Queenie. New building type, crude workstation, sure. New orders. Planks in crude workstation, bricks in crude workstation, fabric in crude workstation, parts, workstation upgrades. Industry, crude workstation, can produce planks, fabric, bricks, and pipes. And it seems to have some maximum distance to other things. I probably want it within range of that thing. So there sounds good. And then if we move you to... Well, I've been told not to do that, so I should leave that alone still. Nest and nest. Okay, it needs planks, plant fiber, and clay. This thing makes clay. This thing makes plant fiber. And it needs wood. And none of these are in range of it. So what if I put you... here? And it needs workers. Well, humans, get to work. Oh, it shows you how quickly they're doing the thing that they do. Pause. Choose a cornerstone. The Queen's Envoy. No one can weather the storm alone. The Queen offers you a cornerstone that will lay the foundation of your town's prosperity. Choose wisely. You won't be able to change it. Fiber delivery line. Grants free fibers per minute or free eggs per minute. Eggs were the more newer resource, so they're probably more useful. That's what I'm going to bet. Small encampment is idle. Small encampment. Welcome new people. Send to the citadel. Resources. This option. Get to work, beaver people. So we're still waiting for some more fabric and some more logs. Some more logs to lumber. The little... That is very much making me think of Timberborn. The little beaver people building a building that's powered by water. Although, ours are powered by humans, not beaver people. But there are beaver people around. We could have them powered by beaver people. Do we want another lizard and a beaver? And lots of grain and leather? Or stone and clay? I'm going with the resource that we don't know how to make, leather. Orders are ready to complete. Send to the Queen. Final objective, dangerous glade. Cut through the forest to discover a dangerous or forbidden glade. Have change scrolls to fabric in the ancient shrine. Deliver one ancient tablet. We get an amber pouch. So now we're allowed to cut through to here. So we go chop. And that means we need to move you to there. And if this is our current goal, we might as well all hands to the wheel. Forager's camp no longer has any deposits nearby. Okay, then go harvest the berries. Maybe? Herbalist camp. Herbalist camp. Forager camp. There's a root deposit here. That sounds like a forager camp can do it. Let's move you over here and see if... Yeah, okay. Choose a new blueprint. Lizard house. Building specifically made for lizards. Has to be built near a hearth. Houses 2 residents. Beaver house. Building made for beavers. Has to be built near a hearth. Can house 2 people. Human house. Building made for humans. Can be built near a hearth. Everything does. They're all the same. I have more humans than anything else, so we'll go with human hearth. Now we could make some human houses. How close is... Oh, it gives us the aura. I do like that it's not a perfect square. Too many things have perfect squares. It makes for boring, gridded life. He says as he starts making... I need about double that number of houses, actually. There. So they're getting there. Unmark these. Okay. Oh. Ancient Shrine. Harvester Camp has no deposits left. So you need to move where? Do you harvest mushrooms? No, Herbalist Camp. What about these roots? Forager Camp. Harvester Camp. Trapper. Forager. Stonecutter. Maybe there's nothing for this building to do. Sure. Ancient Shrine is idle. Ancient Shrine, an ominous shrine built from a long-forgotten era. It's dangerous, but might hold some ancient knowledge. Curse of the Forefather. Disturbing the ruins of the great civilization can only have grave consequences. Kills 3 people. So we need scrolls? Unavailable in this tutorial. Requirements, scrolls. Scrolls, unavailable in the tutorial. Whatever. Beaver person, beaver person, beaver person. But we don't have scrolls. Oh, this is teaching us that bad things happen. Maybe? People died. Deliver an ancient tablet. Chest of ancient tablets. So I need to get a chest of ancient... I need at least 1 ancient tablet. This thing supposedly gives us a chest of ancient tablets. But... to do so, we would need a resource that we literally are told is unavailable in this tutorial. Oh. So, okay. Where was it? We were told... Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Get out the way. Change scrolls to fabric in the ancient shrine. So this is an interpretation issue. I interpreted this as use the shrine in order to change fabric. To change scrolls into fabric. And then I'm saying, but I can't make scrolls. How can I convert scrolls into fabric if I can't make scrolls? What it actually means is... this is something you can select. Select a different input. You can either use scrolls as the input, or you can select fabric as the input. And it means change the input selection to fabric, not use the ancient shrine in order to convert scrolls into fabric inside the ancient shrine. I assumed this was a workplace that, like, this is a workplace that converts... well, no, where's the wood one? This is a workplace that turns wood into plank. I was assuming this was saying these things are needed in order to make this a working workplace, and then it will become a functional building, like the other ones that we've had to repair or whatever, and then I would be able to use that to turn fabric into... What order is it? To turn scrolls into fabric. And that it didn't matter because we can't make scrolls anyway. But what it actually wanted was that. So now that we know this is fine. It's just very... it could be better worded. Or it could show you how to do it the first time. Like, you haven't been taught that you can change these at all before. Anyway, now that we've changed what it wants as its input... What do you mean, no? But I have these things, don't I? Shouldn't you be bringing these goods here? Maybe I need to pause and they'll bring it now that I swapped it to fabric. The human houses are eating up all our wood? Well, it said to build some houses, and I'm building enough houses for my people. But the planks also have an alternative? Or just use wood? Sure. Then why not? How could you do that better? You could have this be a clickable that then shows you the two, like it branches out, or maybe it even does it radially if you've got lots of options. You click this and it says select input 1, and you can pick the input, rather than... Because I didn't even know that was swappable as well. Whatever. You're out of range? You're basically out of range now, so let's move you over here. And you over here. And tell you to chop across there. And you to chop there. Now we have an ancient tablet. We can give it to our queen. Settlement complete. This village has been secured, but there is one more test of your skills. 70 experience earned. Rewards. Some delicious bread. The basic currency of the realm. Workers are eager to exchange their labor for food for their families. Can be used to buy upgrades in the smoldering city. You have unlocked Woodcutter's Camp, Forager's Camp, Stonecutter's Camp, Harvester's Camp, Crude Workstation, Small Hearth, Warehouse, Trading Post, and Farm Field. The marshlands are considered by some scholars to be one giant underground fungus. And then the game loads too quickly. Woe is us. The Queen Envoy. Press any key to start. Spacebar. Villagers with low resolve will start leaving, increasing the Queen's impatience. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant passive reputation over time. Oh look! That time it didn't need us to click a button to make him talk again. Satisfying your villagers' needs with complex foods, homes and services increases their resolve. Each species has a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone all the time. Farmers can only plant on farm fields, and those can only be built on fertile soil. Crops are planted in the first season and harvested during the second. To reap and to sow. Sure. Build a farm, harvest grain, and serve some ale in a tavern. Sure. Build a farm. Farm. Click or drag. Click or click and drag to construct. What if I just click one? How big should I make it? I have no idea. Let's just make it the whole size of the that first area. Choose a blueprint. Small farm. Uses a small number of farm fields to produce vegetables. Sure. Okay, so the small farm combines with the farm fields. So, presumably put this in the middle of the two of these so that it can access the farm fields here and here. Reputation points. Read more. You gain rep in 3 different ways. By successfully completing orders. By exploring your surroundings. By keeping your villagers happy. Orders are very straightforward. You get 1 rep for completing them. To gain rep for villagers' well-being, you need to increase their resolve so that it reaches the reputation threshold indicated by the blue line on the resolve bar. After that, they generate rep points passively. With time, your villagers will become accustomed... They start to expect more from their life. And the reputation threshold will increase, forcing you to satisfy more complex needs. To acquire reputation from exploring, you have to cut your way through the forest to dangerous or forbidden glades and complete the glade event associated there. But beware, the Blobber. These events can be challenging at times, or might require you to deliver special resources. Some perks or goods bought from traders can also increase your reputation. Sure. Goal 1 was make ale? Oh. Where's our goal menu gone here? Where's my goal menu gone? Tree chopper seems to be the most basic thing in the universe. So, and let's look at the map. And where are their dangerous glades? There. I actually kind of like coming down here, I think. There's a whole bunch of them. Build and exist there. Okay, now we have our orders. Farm. Build a farm. We've built more than we need. Get some humans, get some barrels, get a rep. Man our woodcutter. I'm going to assume beavers like cutting wood. You need workers. Humans can do the farming. Looks good. Why not farm this as well, I guess, if we've got spare people? Orders are ready to complete. This needs workers. Except that we're out of beavers. Well, our lizard people are going to have to work for once. Done. Now, our lizard people seem very unhappy. How many more people did we get? And could I have another wood chopper and then start making more houses? Or more houses. Start making any number of houses. Why are they wearing boats on their backs? Maybe they want to look like beetles. Yeah, okay, this thing looks beetle-y. Maybe they're trying to look like this thing. Okay, we got given some more human. Do we need 3, or can it work with only 2 of 2 is the new question. And then let's start making shelters. So we need 8 human houses, 6 beaver houses, and 4 lizard houses. But we don't have the special kind of houses, so all we need instead is 8. 8, 6, 4... which is 6 3 times, 6, 12, 18. We need 18 garbage generic houses. Do you need to leave a space? I guess we'll find out. Choose a cornerstone. Sure. Reinforced tools. 50% of amount of goods produced in the small farm. Or free barrels. I don't know what barrels do yet, and the farm is the... I'm gonna go with the more advanced good, though. Barrels sound like a very advanced good. I only have 11 people? Don't I have 16, 11, and 8? No, I have 3, 3, and 5. So I misinterpreted what this number was. This is how happy they are. So I only have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which still needs 6 houses, so we're good with that number of houses to build. We didn't build too many houses, or we didn't order the construction of too many houses. You can hit the arrows to expand the breakdown. We have a sacred pyre? This is a bit much for where I am at the moment, I think. That is going too deep too soon. No builders are available. Only villages that aren't assigned to any buildings are used to build. Right-click any villager assigned in the building panel to make them a builder. Where is the building panel? None of those seem like building panels. Well, you failed to explain what you mean, game. Poor job. We will just struggle onwards without it. It means free them from a current job in another building, like the lumber camp. That is definitely not what it says. It says assign them in the building panel. Anyway. So what, you want me to turn off 2 of these, say, and then there will be building people? Okay. So you need some spare people to do generic building tasks? I'd almost prefer then that there's like dedicated builders. Or maybe there should be some sort of system for like hauling / building, so that they build when there's building and haul when there's hauling, or... We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Why aren't you... Okay, sure. Move you over here. Chop across to this one, please. And did we get a new goal? It was 2 wood camps and 2 shelters. Well, we're certainly working on that. You assign them as builders by making them unemployed. I was expecting a building like this that is like the Builder's Lodge. And then you assign people to the Builder's Lodge, and then they go do building. Because whatever else this is, it definitely isn't a builder's menu. It is a workers in this workplace menu. It's not a builder's menu, which is what it was mentioning in the tooltip. Or in the order alert thingy, whatever that's called. Yeah, alert. Next thing. Make a trapper's camp. Have meat there. Get given stuff. Trapper's camp, meat. Sure. Here. Trapper's camp. There's meat source there, so sure, exist there. Poor lizard people. I wonder how it decides who gets homes first. Like, why are my humans filling up the houses before the lizards? We hope to learn. It's the panel for this building. I suppose it is the panel for this building. But wasn't it called, like, builder's panel, not building panel? I'd have to check. In any case, I've explained why I thought what I thought. I was expecting a building that was like a constructors union or whatever. People that go and do buildings. And it felt like it was asking me to assign workers to that building. Speed up. Okay, and now we need meat. Human. Human. Oh, we've unlocked over here. Small encampment, a destroyed camp in the wilderness. There are still survivors here. Welcome the new people or send them to the citadel. So do I want more workers or do I want amber pouch? At the moment I would like more workers. So beaver, beaver, welcome new people, do. And in order to do this we need 4 vegetables. We have 64 vegetables, so this should not be a problem. Okay, you don't need to worry about doing anything here now that we've opened to there. What we could do is move you to, say, here, and tell you to specifically work your way across to there. Glade event. Small encampment. Same thing. Spend vegetables to get people. So, if we've already gathered five meat, which we have not. How long does this take to do? So it looks like it's a 4-to-1 ratio. So I would need to start it by 75%. When was it gonna die? Well, it can wait a little bit. Maybe we'll do that one once this one is done. It doesn't expire? Okay, newcomers are waiting. Do we want 2 people or 3 people? Fancy good, but more basic goods. I want more people. Let there be more workers. Those workers will work on getting more workers. And we'll have a virtuous cycle of an ever-increasing number of workers.
Pulta. Pulta.
No, 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 not that one. But this one can be a yes. It's almost produced 10. Ah, excellent. Deliver. Done. Next thing to do. Make a smokehouse and produce jerky, pottery, incense. Can use drizzle water. Enable meat in the jerky recipe. Produce jerky. Get a builder's pack, some barrels, and some nets. So presumably we also have a new building, which is the new smokehouse. Yes. Here. Smokehouse. It needs meat, so it should be sort of vaguely near that thing. Well then... clear away some of this to make space for a smokehouse there. Also, we have homeless people, maybe? $18, but I only have houses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where are the other 6 people? Oh, these store more than 2 people. Okay. They're not like the houses. Fair enough. They're like 3 times better than houses. It looks like they hold 6 people. Oh no, it's shelter 4 of 6. Okay. Okay, so we could have 18. And that means we do now have homeless people. Unacceptable. We've just discovered that this is also an evil one, so please stop. If you wanted to move there and help this one, though, that would be nice. Oh. Small encampment. Human. Human. Get more humans. Ah, there's 4 idle villages. Okay, so, I guess we make another wood shop. Or maybe a second farm? Or a trapper's camp? Sure. We're nearly through to this one. The woodcutters will still cut through to dangerous glades within their radius, unless you mark them as avoid glades. Except marked? Hold shift to change this. Well, let's change that on a global level then. And now the homeless people can become this. Lizard man, lizard man. You start earning meat. Now there are 4 free people. We can spend 2. Small abandoned cache. Send tools or send stone. I don't know that I have either of those resources. Dare I say I don't think we have either? I have fuel, crafting resource, building material, food, egg, meat, vegetable. Oh, you can click on these. Why did they not ever teach you that? Whatever. So I can see how much we have. Stone. We have 20 stone. It tells you how many on this tooltip. No, it doesn't. It says how many it wants, I think. It says it wants 6. I think. And I have 20, so 6 is fine. Yeah, stay like that. And what is this? Wormwood nest, stormbird nest, fertile soil. Sure, we could start a second farm. Food is decreasing, so it looks like we should start a second farm. Oh, I underestimated the way this works. I assumed this would have a bit bigger radius than it does. It's kind of not amazing. Well, all the more reason I need this cut away sooner. You two, get over here. I need this gone. Get rid of these. Lizard. Beaver. Do. Now, how long do I have till Queen gets grumpy? Grain bags. Choose a cornerstone. Efficient brewing. Or grain production sounds better. We haven't had to brew anything, but grain is something we're already doing. I want all of this gone. Small trappers camp no longer has nearby deposits. Sure. Well, come over here. Okay. And where was the farm? You can now presumably move to the more useful spot of here, where you cover a lot more farmland. So instead of covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares, it now covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 squares. It's more than twice as good. That's a death glade. But you could also start moving this way. And we were meant to start doing our actual mission goal, so... Newcomers. Do I want free stone or free leather and eggs? This has more people. Actually, no, they have the same number of people. Yeah, I'll take the more advanced sounding good. Now, smokehouse. There are 6 unemployed people, so we need a lot more jobs. That doesn't feel worth building a farm for. What does this get harvested by? A harvester camp. There. And between that and the jerky thing, that should be enough new jobs for our unemployed, right? 8. No, nowhere near. We need like 3 extra buildings after that. So jerky can use insect or meat. Please use meat. Enable meat in the jerky recipe. That's what I'm trying to do, game. Human. Lizard. You can have multiple ingredients enabled. Sure, it doesn't say enable only meat, though. It just says enable meat, which is done. And now produce 20 jerky. Sure. And now this needs workers. No? It doesn't need workers? Yes, it does. I'm just blind. 1, 2. And now we have 3 spare people. We would like 2 more spare people to be absorbed in something. I'm worried about our stone amount. So I want this. But the only resource I'm seeing is this clay. Clay's what you've got, clay's what you get. Oh yeah, that farm is so much better now. Oh, but we have homeless people. We need another house. Can I force you to work on jerky? Yes! You can manually control the ratio. So this will otherwise, I think, pick whatever it wants. And you can manually say, like, I only want you to do jerky? And then now the next time you complete a cycle, you won't do pottery, but you'll do jerky? I hope? Let's see if this is true. Orders ready. They will do that as the highest priority task as long as it's possible. Okay. Good. I don't have to worry about undoing it to stop them trying to do something that's overflowing. We have made a smokehouse. New objective. Make a brewery. You can use the checkbox to completely disable tasks too. Let's have a look. Oh, as in turn this off. Never use pottery here, or never try to do pottery here. Sure. Next task. Brewery. Enable barrels. Make ale. New building. Presumably the brewery. Advanced good brewery. We've just conveniently made space here. There. Okay. Lizard. You prioritize ale because that's what we've been told to prioritize as part of our mission. Grain is going down. Can I tell you what kind of... No. It looks like this just makes whatever it makes. And you don't get to control it. Unless you could turn that off. Ah, only make grain. Okay, so this is like the other one. So what do I need? Well, it looks like I do need both, so I'm going to allow both. Vegetables are falling. Read more about food. Your villagers need to eat. Every few minutes they will go on break. If nothing is available, like pickled good for beavers, they will eat raw food. If there is no food whatsoever, they will get a hunger effect. Each stack works as a resolve penalty, and if the resolve reaches 0, they start leaving. They can only withstand a certain number of hunger stacks before dying. To see the exact number a species can survive, check out the species section of the encyclopedia. And look for the hunger tolerance attribute. A human has a hunger tolerance of 6. They die after 7 breaks in a row without any food. Even if you grow vegetables on your farms, the amount of food you produce will become insufficient for a growing population. The solution is to process raw food and multiply it. Most recipes yield more goods than the raw ingredients used to make them. Some perks can further increase that ratio or generate additional food as a byproduct. I mean, food still claims it's going up, so I'm okay with that. Building material is going down. We need more plank. What makes plank? Crude workstation makes plank. You. Looks like I have far and away enough wood. So maybe once these couple are done, we will turn you off and push you over to here. Well... we'll answer a new question. Can we work with just one thing? Newcomers are waiting. Do I want 2 lizards and a human, or 2 humans and a lizard? Clay, plant, no, I think I want that one. And that means I need a new house again. The slums must expand. Small abandoned cache. Stone. Or sea marrow or training gear. Or send it to the Citadel. For half a resolve. No, for half a queen point. Or some amber. I mean, aren't I about to run out of stone? No, I've still got enough for... yeah, let's turn this into food. Pipes is interesting. Anyway, we're meant to make brewery, and brewery was meant to make ale, and ale has been... oh, enable barrels. Barrels instead of pottery, okay. Don't use pottery. In fact, specifically, don't use that. Specifically, don't use that. Done. A place for rest. Tavern. A place where villagers can fulfill their need for leisure and luxury. Which looks like it has a double space between the comma and luxury. Passive effects. Gleeman's Tales. Need for leisure fulfilled. Fulfill your villager's need for leisure 20 times. Get 2 more people. Okay, we also have a new building available, which is presumably the tavern. Yes. Here, tavern. It can exist next to the brewery, why not? I would kind of like that gone. Small trappers camp no longer... Ah, this has run out of little meat things to absorb here. So... move there and finish harvesting that one. Speed up. We don't have enough fabric, but we should be making fabric, right? Yes. I feel like I should come here and make a space for another row of houses. Small abandoned cache. Gain mushrooms and wild essence, or send it to the... I actually think we're going to try doing this for once. So, send it home. Grab human and do. You can move into the middle. To the middle as well. Hunter's camp no longer has deposits nearby. And in fact, it looks like there's nothing that this thing can, harvest. What about you? Also seemingly no. Well then, you're suddenly homeless. Or jobless. You. You are also suddenly jobless. I guess more planks and fabric and bricks? As this is what we... Yeah, we'll make one of those. So, here. This. That replaces one of the things we just lost. And I guess we have even more wood economy. Choose a cornerstone. Newcomers are waiting. Nets gain +2 meat production. Gain additional meat every time you gather meat. Or gain 30 meat every time a villager dies. How about we don't assume that we're not eating our people to death? And vegetables and roots, or... No, I want more people. Human. 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 Lizard. Lizard. That means we now have homeless people. We need 2 houses. Clay deposit. Excellent. We had run out of things for this thing to do. You move over here. Start harvesting that. And eggs. Don't care as much about those. You move into the middle as well. And then we mark... Try to go this way and try to go that way. Tavern exists. Need for leisure fulfilled. So what's going wrong there? Does it need workers? It needs workers. Human. Beaver, human. Gleeman's Tales. Service building effect. Every evening, a Gleeman tells stories about past glories and the time before the Great Civil War. +3 to global resolve. Same building effects do not stack. Oh. We ate the last of that. Come here and eat these. Still looks fine. You, however, could now move over here and help uncover them. Says there's ale. Orders ready to complete, and this now has nothing here. Sure. Come and help make that run out of stuff twice as quickly. And this can please do that. Glade event. Small abandoned cache. Let's earn another queen point. We can have a human house, a lizard house, or a beaver house. I don't want any of them, though. I'd want something other than this. I guess we'll go with making our lizards the fanciest. And we can do the same here once we've got some spare people. Beaver, beaver, human, lizard, 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 so this is more people. I accept the more people. Which then means we need 2 more houses. Done. Orders are ready to complete, sure. An ancient artifact or salted jerky. 3 global resolve or generate jerky better. Everyone is happier sounds better. Deliver. Settlement complete. But what about the rest of the goals for this mission? Whatever. New citadel upgrades. Rain collector, herbalist camp, mine, flame amulets, crowded houses. Sure. Okay. I'm okay with calling this an end for the check it out. As it's Blobber's dinner time. This has potential. I could see myself playing more of this. I can definitely see myself playing more of this. Unlike, say, Heliopolis that we tried, where it was... they got a lot of work to do there before that thing is playable by my books. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a lovely time and that you'll join us again soon.